Yeah. I'ma start a party. Sorry about that. Oh no, my phone's going off. Who is it? No. Oh, I need to share something. That's not what I want to do. We are broadcasting, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, hold on. Weird. That's fucking dramatic, isn't it? Jesus. That's fucking dramatic.
Ew.
Ah! Hello. Jesus Christ.
What's up?
Oh, nothing. What's up with you?
Ah, I had a interesting day, but I'm not gonna
Yeah?
talk about it on stream.
Eh. Eh. Oh god. Hold on, let me just... Hitting some settings and bullshit. Damn
Wow, I
so.
can barely hear you. Did I forget to change my audio settings again?
It might be me, honestly. It might be me because I wasn't talking very loudly right there.
Yeah, actually my audio settings are fine. Alright.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, but if I need to turn myself up, I can.
Yeah, you might need to, otherwise people on the stream might not be able to hear you very well.
Alright, fuck him. Hold on. I turned it down because I didn't want my my PlayStation's going nuts because Resident Evil 2 for some reason's like, I want to die. Oh yeah, yeah. Can you hear it? Eh.
Considering I'm doing Prey right now and there's a lot of humming from machines.
That's fair.
I can hear some minor static when you talk, but other than that, I can't hear it.
Awesome.
So don't worry about it. Ah, fuck!
Okay, hold on. Maybe.
I'm geeking out on over my new keyboard.
Yeah?
Yes. I got all my computer parts today.
I saw that.
I mean, the rest of the today went pretty weird, but at least it started out like that, and I'm gonna build it tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Or I'm gonna build it whenever my roommate, who's built a computer for, is next available to help me.
We're gonna start with Leon. Because fuck it. Oh, we're not doing... Oh, God.
I was actually genuinely worried that when I bought this keyboard, I bought a custom one for an editing station.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very specific for that reason, which also means that if I wanted to change editing software, it's kind of, well, shit. But
Okay.
considering that I don't see Adobe Premiere suddenly becoming not popular in the future,
Yeah.
I went ahead and got a keyboard specifically set up with all the shortcuts for Adobe Premiere on it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's even color coordinated so that I can just I don't even have to focus in on the keys. If I just see, like, for example, these three light blue keys, I know that those are the scrub forward, scrub back, or stop buttons, stuff like that, you know. I look at
Mm-hmm.
that one, I look at that yellow one, and I'm like, okay, I know that's the lift function if I want to take this clip out. So it'll speed up everything.
Yeah, it's always
That
good.
and it's black. I thought it was gonna be white, and I'm like, that's fine. But
Oops.
no, it's black, which is nice. It's a lot less of an eyesore, and now it looks all sleek and shit.
Whoops, hold on. My controller disconnected and paused everything. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh yay, we're gonna fight Nero.
Come on. It's just getting good.
Jesus, I forgot. Vibrates.
That is, I heard that, but I'm pretty sure that
Sleep.
everyone who plays with me on Final Fantasy knows that I put my controller down when we're queuing in for things. So everyone hears my controller vibrating violently.
Oh yeah, we always hear it. We always know when you put controller down. But that's the
Yep.
first time I've ever put my controller down and it's done that hard. Oh, my Discord's going off. Ooh, who's fancy? It's amazing how well this remake did. I'm not. I've said this to my boyfriend before, but like, I don't know how I feel about because they're doing the new show with Claire and Leon, but instead of using the old voice actors like Matt Mercer and like the other Claire, they decided to go with the remake ones. But it's older Leon who looks like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio. It's just like
And
this
they're
is
still
gonna be
using
interesting.
the young. They're still using
They're
the
gonna
young voice actor.
they're gonna be using the RE2 remake voice actor.
Well, hopefully he can gruff his voice up a little bit. But I also am curious, like, Matt Mercer would do it. He's a big name now, and he would also totally be into it.
He's also been Leon since fucking he's been Leon for a long time.
And Matt Mercer doesn't strike me as like as a dude who would be like, yeah, since I'm now more famous, pay me more, and that they would be so cheap that they would say, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's not even
That
how
doesn't.
voice
That
acting.
just doesn't strike me as something going on.
Yeah, voice
Maybe
acting is
they
weird.
assumes that, and they just said no.
Voice acting's weird. I don't know. Maybe they're just like, hey, we're gonna do it in a new direction. I don't get it. All right, we're playing as Leon. It's so weird to see him all fresh-faced and young.
It could be that it could be most likely that they set up a contract with the new voice actor,
Oh.
and that contract would also include shit like this. So they're just gonna go with that rather than be complicated and try and hire Matt Mercer back, who's probably been out of contract with the game developers for a while now.
Well, he's done the movies. He does the animated movies.
I mean,
But like he does the
Does
animated
the-
movies. Huh? What's up?
like, is the studio that makes the Resident Evil movies? Like, I imagine that they got to be connected in some way to the game developer, but are they like?
They're
they can't
they're produced by Capcom. Capcom's the one that publishes. Also, hello Star King. I don't know who you are, but hi. We're just having some fun here. Nothing serious. Shooting the shit, that kind of thing. But yeah, no, it's weird because they got the old Rebecca voice actor. Chris got recast in RE7, which is weird.
Really?
Ro- yeah, it's not the same voice. Yeah, it was Roger Craig Smith used to be Chris.
I mean, I don't play a lot of the Resident Evil games, but I did play 5 and 6, and I
Yeah.
got used to Chris's voice being that.
So here's the fun part: is a lot of people don't know this, but actually, Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil, what is it? The animated movie. Those are different Leon voice actors.
Well,
just
I wouldn't
sound
know
the same.
considering I've never played Resident Evil 4 and I haven't watched any of the later Resident Evil movies. So that's kind of lost on me, unfortunately.
I really hope you didn't piss yourself, Star King. I really hope not.
Oh no.
The game's barely started.
Freeze! I'll shoot!
It's okay to scream, and it's okay to piss yourself, but I don't know what your screen looks like right now, considering I'm playing Final Fantasy, but I can imagine it's not terrifying at the moment.
It's everywhere. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. Is your computer sparking? Is it just on fire now?
There's not enough time for him to dry it up. He's got to lick it clean.
Ah, okay.
That was nasty.
Yeah, that was actually disgusting. Congratulations.
I know. I went to like a really screwed up meme in my head that I was reminded of, and I acted on it, and I shouldn't have. But in my head it was funny at least.
Whee!
Oh yeah, I don't even know if the people in the stream can hear me if I have my settings set up like that.
Don't shoot! Hit down!
I probably do though.
Probably. If your audio shows up in like shared clips, then it'll show up in the stream. Otherwise, it seems like I'm fucking insane. I'm just talking to myself.
I think so.
No, I think it is. I think it is set up like that because you sent me clips when I made that the Forest compilation with the both of us, and my voice was in both. So I saw artists playing the Forest a day ago.
It's what? Jesus Christ!
Was that me? I heard
Yeah,
that.
that was you.
But I did not even breathe heavier on that breath than I did before. So
I have no idea. Yeah,
I've no
whoever they are says that they can hear you, so that's good.
Okay, good, fantastic. I'll go ahead and not spout abuse.
Well, a little late
A lot
for that,
of abuse.
It's been. I want you to know it's been like a year and a half since I played this game. So like, we're gonna see if I remember it as well as I do.
Oh, that's always fantastic. Like thinking you remember, especially if like get to like boss fights. Like, oh, I can remember this. And then you forget like the one mechanic that'll end up wiping you. Okay, that is probably me, and I have no idea why my mic is spiking like that. So I'll go ahead and just pull it farther away from my face.
Freaking, what was I saying? Leah, I don't believe you now. I don't believe what you're saying, Star King. I don't actually believe you. But, no, like, this game I played like 1 or 2 times through. I didn't play it, like, put it through its paces. Even though I had a lot of fun with it. Resident Evil 4, though, I've beat like 100 times. That game's really fun. Hey, look, it's Hunk. Well, we got someone else here. I don't know who it is. Hello, whoever just joined. Pay no attention to Star King. Apparently he's just shitting himself non-stop. Him and his cat.
Frankly, he should go see a doctor. But like a good doctor, not a bad doctor.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I'm shitting myself. And it's just like, I'm just thinking of that deer from Castle Crashers. I don't know if you ever played that, Danny.
I played the free trial of it, so no.
There's a part in the forest level where you're running away from a giant monster, and you hop onto some deer, and the deer run away. Except one deer is how it moves is it's just shitting. Like it's
that sounds like the humor of that game.
It's projectile shitting, and the best part is later, if you're in another level, like you're fighting on top of ramparts, and like it's moonlit, and you see the deer flying through the sky shitting. This is Resident Evil 2, the remake. Brand new file. I will say I do have Albert Wesker's samurai gun. I might use it. I don't know. I want to see how they do the older Leon in his leather jacket.
Yeah.
Because like
I will say there is one thing about the Resident Evil games and the movies, like even though I haven't seen most of the movies, I have seen clips of them because people just can't help but share them. Is the like outrageous level of like gun fu that That happens in these games and movies.
Oh, the best part is Leon was doing that like before. I think before John Wick popped out, and then
Oh
they
yeah,
just
I know,
increased it.
I know that, but it's like, and like John Wick, sure, they might be the most, I guess, quote, accurate representation of a fake martial art, but that's a live-action movie, and they just cannot get to the same level of like the craziness that Chris and Leon get up to, especially like, I don't know if it was from the game or a movie, probably a movie, but I see the clip of Chris and this other guy having a gun battle and
Yeah,
close quarters
that one's
combat,
dumb.
and that's
That
just
one's so
absurd.
dumb. That one's dumb. But the reason they're able to do that in the animated movies is because they're not contracts and they have to worry about insurance. They can go crazy as they like.
I know, isn't that great? I also just love it that clip just gets spread around, like that's what the last two people in the lobby who are both noobs, how they fight it out.
Claire!
Because that's exactly what it looks like. I'm like, why are you still trying to shoot them? Just kick them.
That hallway scene with Leon and Chris is fucking bananas, and I love it.
I've only seen that once, and that was a long time ago. Was that from a game or a movie?
It's in the same movie.
The same, yeah, see, I've seen clips from the movies, but I haven't actually seen the movie. I might as well just watch it at this point. It sounds like a, hell of a good time.
Oh, I'd say it's trash. It's a trashy movie, but hey.
Sure, but like, Gaunt's Zero, or maybe I mispronounced that, Gaunt's O or Zero, that's a bit of a trashy movie too. It doesn't have a lot to do with the plot, but damn, is it exciting. So, if I can watch that movie, I can watch the Resident Evil animated movies.
The some of them are good. The first one is pretty good because they go. It's just essentially a Resident Evil 2 again. Oh boy! Whoop!
Up.
Well, I remember that part at least. All right.
I'm having a hard time even hearing you because Gaius is going on one of his fucking tirades in my game. I will never forgive the man who gave him a thesaurus.
Yeah, Gaius von Belsar with his speeches. I love this game. All right.
Is anybody here?
A medical spray.
Do you remember several years ago now, back when Resident Evil 5 was out and there was obviously the final fight you have with Wesker and the
volcano.
choreographed events and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you remember that, like, Resident Evil 3, the live-action movie, totally ripped off that fight?
Yeah, it's
like
not
the entire choreography.
Yeah, it's not even. The best part is like they don't even do a good job of it.
Yeah, it's like a carbon copy, but it's not done as well because, well, obviously you run into the thing with it's a video game, so even if you have motion captured material, you can still mess with it your own way, and they just can't go that far.
Can I mess with this? I can.
That and that movie also began really lackluster too, so it really didn't have a lot going for it.
Let's see if I remember. Aha! I did remember! Just sequence break the game, fuck it. Oh, hello other person, I don't know who you are. But welcome
Actually,
to
no,
this
I said
nonsense.
Resident Evil 3, I was thinking of 4.
No, you're right, you're right, it was 4. 3 was the desert with like the shitty looking tyrant.
Yeah, and that's where she discovered all of her like clone cells, and 4 was when they began and ended the clone bit immediately.
In like 5 minutes. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, so all in all, the clones were in the last 5 minutes of 3 and in the first 5 minutes of 4. So
it's like don't
what
give
do you do?
Like don't give your protagonist a superpower. How many Resident Evil games are there? I think now like 13. There's a lot.
You know what I just realized?
Hmm.
The ending of Resident Evil 3 and the beginning of 4, the live action movies, not the God, there's so many different Resident Evils that you have to differentiate between the animated franchise, the live action franchise, and the game franchise. But and between Resident Evil 3 and 4, that's literally the difference between having a new video game, having your person have all the upgrades from the previous game, and you need to somehow take away all those upgrades so that you can do it again for this new game. That's basically what they did in movie form.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, how they do it in Resident Evil is like it's usually not the same